Hello and welcome to Die Time. This is a fun little thing that we got going on. This is our third of 4 episodes for this little mini campaign called the Perseus Program. And I'm going to go ahead and have us do a quick little thing. We're all going to roll luck for our characters because we did not do that at the end of last episode, and it's starting to feel like it might be a fun little thing for everything. Yeah, we do not have Alex today, so instead I shall be rolling for her. So, let's take a look at what we got. So, for anyone that missed last episode, spoilers, I guess, Alex ran out of luck, which means she needs at least 30 luck in order to not die instantly like she would have last episode. She had no luck, so she instantly just gets 14 luck. She's doing pretty good now. All right.
Also, Matt.
There's no camera for Matt.
I believe
you have the die time thing on.
Oh, let me see what's going on. Oh, I don't have Matt's camera. Nice. Let me see what's going on there. Oh, okay. It's just the...
there he is!
There we go. It's ludicrous things that happen when apparently you need 20 monitors. Oh.
And
he's gone again.
He's gone again.
And he's back. Okay.
Okay. I'm seeing a potential problem with how that works.
Just don't do anything then.
I just have to leave it like this and pray that everything is correct. So
you look great. All right. So
this also, I am running stream again today as well. Which, while I am dealing with running the stream, Kenny, tell us a little bit about some stuff going on in your world.
My world. Well, it's I guess Discord world. So yeah, just a reminder again. Well, First, I need to credit our artist who did our character art that you see around our layout here, TechViolence. Thank you once again, TechViolence, for making these special character art. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. So please follow them on twitch.tv/TechViolence. That's TechViolence. Twitch.tv/TechViolence. They do amazing art. And for us, we have a community Discord now. So
what?
Yes, we do.
What?
Yeah, if you want a chance to interact with us, interact with others, and also maybe possibly participate in some polls. So, for example, just as a demo, I'm doing a little fun competition. It has no stakes whatsoever. Well, maybe some cost to you, Ben, to your annoyance.
Sure.
So we make the joke because I'm using the Steam Deck every week as a laptop, and I play Baldur's Gate 3. That is the current. There's a current game I'm playing right now. So for the audience, either in the comments or in the live chat, if you can guess what class I am playing in Baldur's Gate 3, if you the first person to guess it, I will let you, the winner, choose my player character's name. My next player character's name in Die Time. Whatever name you choose, within reason, I will play as that character.
We got a Brody McBoatface on our hands.
I'm very worried now.
So again,
that's where this is going, and you and I both know it.
Within reason. So to give a little leeway, but if you can guess what class I'm playing in Baldur's Gate 3, you can pick my next player character's name.
Okay.
So, and that is one of the many fun things that you can do in this Discord if we set up polls. So this is a fun little demo, and if you like this little fun competition, I'll be hosting who knows what next. Back to you, Ben.
Okay.
Ben wasn't aware of this.
We have a fun. We know that our next thing after this is going to be something in October. I'm very excited to announce it when it's ready. Hopefully next episode, and we'll see who decides what Kenny gets to play as.
The deadline is by next week's episode.
Next week's episode, we're going to hold this poll out for?
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you're seeing the VOD right now, just comment below, and whoever gets it right first.
All more reasons to join
Bonus
our community
points,
Discord.
Yeah. Bonus points if you can guess what race it is, but not mandatory.
Are there bonus points if they get who you are romancing?
Sure. Yeah. Yes. There we go.
You know what? If you guess all three, who he's romancing, what race he is, and what class, you can pick a name out of reason.
There you go.
I'm willing to put that on
All
the
right.
line.
Okay.
So here we are, I guess. Big. Okay, we'll see if that backfires or not. I guess now moving on to the actual game. So real quick, I do want to give a content warning that I have been giving out in the actual podcast feed beforehand for anyone of our video watchers and listeners. Children in peril is a thing here. Kids are gonna die. Do not expect, if I'm describing a child, do not expect their innocence to make it to the end. This is a horror game. Call of Cthulhu's horror. And with that, I think we have all announcements out of the way and everything that we need. I'm gonna say, it's die time. So, the B class. Upon finding the body of Arnie, you all engaged in different facets of the commotion. Adrian and Clyde, you stayed behind. Adrian, you letting out a blood-curdling scream, alerting everyone to the exact situation.
It wasn't that loud.
It was
I was brave.
You were pretty up there, my friend. But Desmond and you and Jonah, as well as little old Saxa, instead tried to stage an escape in the midst of all this. Unfortunately, this resulted in you being captured. Saxa being the main one to give you away, and initially Saxa being the only to really seem to face any consequences, until Jonah stepped in. Jonah made a direct attack and unfortunately was not able to subdue Sergeant Reginald Darwick within one blow. The sergeant, not knowing who had attacked him, turned around and fired a shot at point blank into the chest of Jonah, being a near fatal shot, rendering them unconscious and out of luck. Desmond and Saxa were then taken, and eventually you were returned to your dorms close to the end of the night. Meanwhile, Adrian, you went off with Kate while your friend Clyde went off to go get help. Your initial action was to try and inform Arnie's brother, Ricky, in the A class that his brother had been murdered. However, upon actually interacting with Ricky, it became very apparent that the entire A class was acting a little strange, and Ricky himself seemed not at all invested in his little brother's death. You also noted, mainly, that the notebook that Arnie had, the same notebook that had the note that he gave to Clyde in his dying breath, now seemed to somehow magically be in the possession of the A-class, and what seemed to be something that they were actively hiding. Clyde, you yourself had been taken off and reported the incident. In order to do so, you made your way to the admin quarters and eventually reached the security wing with Dimitri, another fellow student. From there, you were both separated and taken for questioning. You now find yourself in a very, very lonely place. A dark room, only lit by a single lamp. There's a small desk sat opposite of you, and you are in simply a small folding chair. It feels like hours pass by, and eventually that door opens, and in you see walks a rather old woman. One that you've only seen somewhat around the campus. Her hair is gray, currently tied up. She has a little bit of a hunch, but she seems to walk with much purpose, using a cane at her side. And around her neck, go ahead and make a spot hidden check for me.
That's a normal success.
Normal. You see, it seems vaguely familiar. There's a pendant, at the center of which seems to be a little black gem. And surrounding it are a series of circles that interlock with each other. You could have sworn you've seen this design recently. She looks you up and down, and then quietly makes her way across to you behind the desk, sits down, and leans in. So, I'd like you to tell me, to the best of your ability, exactly what you think happened tonight.
I don't know where to begin, to be honest. I just found him like that.
You didn't see his final moments. You didn't look at his scars. It seemed that your friend did.
My friend shouldn't have been there. I told him not to. I don't know what he saw or he didn't see because I don't know how long he was there. I went in there on my own, and
I see.
I saw him as he was. I don't know. The damage was already done.
Was this before or after the bookshelf fell on him?
I walked in and then heard the bookshelf fall over. Or at least what I think was the noise of it falling over now. So I saw him right after the bookshelf fell over.
Make a fast talk check for me.
That's not a good one. Yeah, no, that's a fail.
I think you're misunderstanding some things about my intention here. And perhaps it's best I introduce myself. My name is Magdalene Hull. I'm the director of this academy and the Perseus Program. Now, I do not expect you to understand the grievances here, nor how things intend to work, but I am here to gauge you. You see, you and all the other students here, you're special. For the most part, anyway. There is an important test that is now at play. And it is paramount that you understand exactly how this works. What do you think this world is actually made out of?
What?
Answer the question.
In terms of elements?
Sure. Elements are certainly a building block.
Elements. I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer that question.
I don't expect you to. But it would have been nice if you
governments,
had the correct answer.
Societies, civilization.
All building blocks, but all wrong. You're all now in a very precarious position. I met your probably the least gifted of your troop. I believe his name was Adrian.
Hey.
You're not there. I can hear you wherever you are in this building. I believe his name was Adrian. Now, I wouldn't be posing this question to him. He's much too new and less in tune. But you're in a strange spot. I want you to engage in your next test, your personal test. How have your dreams been lately?
Active.
Of course. And active in what way?
I don't know. I see my parents a lot. I see their ship a lot.
Do you see anything else?
There's another ship that we can never quite outrun. And there's voices, but I don't remember what they say.
And this ship, is it white by any chance?
Yes.
You watch as she quickly takes out a pen and scribbles something down. Interesting. Good. You're perhaps in a good spot then. You shall be sleeping in a different set of chambers tonight, but do not worry, you'll be returned back to your classmates come the morning.
Is everything okay? Are they okay?
They're fine, traumatized for sure, but what you should be focused on are the coming days ahead. There is a test that is now at play that none of you can afford to fail. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. If that is the case, then I shall leave you be. You shall be escorted to your new chamber. It shall be just for tonight, but I ask that for tonight You attempt to dream. And I don't want you focusing on that ship or your parents or anything that is so self-centered as you. Your first assignment, I want you to dream about Arnie. If you succeed, then everything should come apparent from then. If not, then I do wish you the best of luck.
Okay.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, it's much too late for a young lady of my age to be up. She stands up. Well, honestly, even though she just said that she's tired, you would not believe her from the way that she immediately bolts up and starts making her way to the door. She opens. In a moment, you watch as she seems to say something to a group of people outside, and she begins to walk away while another two, this time, those doctors, or at least those people that dress as doctors, walk in after her. One puts a hand on your shoulder that feels strangely heavy.
Can I roll for psych on them?
Yeah, roll for psych.
God, all high rolls today right now, apparently.
Oof.
Yeah, no, that's a fail. Fail. I rolled an 88.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, my friend.
Although the hand on the shoulder is I don't need to roll for that one. But who knows? Maybe they're giving me ice cream.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They stand you up and begin to walk you. Currently, you're on the first floor, but they take you off towards what appears to be a second floor area on this side of the building that you haven't been to. You walk up and you see what looks like a lounge area, and they continue towards what you know to be the southern half of the building until you reach what appear to be another different set of bedrooms, all more comfortable than what you have seen. One of them shoves a notebook in your hand and says, "Whatever you dream of, you write down here, for we expect data to be accurate. Do we make ourselves clear?"
Okay, but they're just dreams, though, aren't they?
You'll figure it out. They shut the door behind you, and you are now left alone in what is actually a rather luxurious room. The bed, you look over, and for the first time in months, instead of seeing a bunk, you see a queen. And it is rather nicely dressed.
It's she.
Get out of here. I take it that you bunker down for the night?
Yes. I bunker in... I was going to say in her, but I don't want to go there. So I go to bed. Damn it, Kenny.
All right, well,
You're welcome.
Kenny did this to us
No,
now.
no, my last waking thought before I go to bed is, damn it, Adrian.
Good.
All right, with that, you have a special skill at the bottom of your character sheet under other skills. It is called Dreaming. I would like you to roll for it.
God. Yeah, I see it. God, that's low. That's a massive fail.
Is it a crit fail or is it just a...
No, it's normal fail, but I'd have
Okay.
to spend like 50 luck to succeed. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I know how you are as a DM. I know not to do that.
So, in those moments, you decide to actually allow yourself to dream, and you do your best to try and get there, but what was stated, it just eludes you. Eventually, you do come to dream, but it's not the dream that you were looking for. It's that same dream again. You, upon the ship, struggling to survive, your parents doing their best, how you imagined that they were in their final moments, and that white alabaster ship on the horizon. Once again, you're alone. At the top of the mast, rain coming down, thunder streaks across the sky, and you look up at that ship that's now shockingly close, but your ship is sinking. I need you to make a spot hidden check as you see those figures standing upon the boat once again.
That's a success.
You see 3, and this time their features are more distinct. But not just distinct, they are familiar. You see the familiar visage of your friend Adrian. The new faces. Desmond, holding a book with a set of circles intertwined with each other, that now that you see it, it's the same set of circles that were on the director's necklace. And you see Jonah, except he looks haggard, bloodied. Circles encompass around his eyes, and you see that blood is dripping down his mouth. In his hand, you see a piece of cloth, also covered in blood. But it's not cloth. It's a dress. A small child's dress. Eventually, as you look at this, you are suddenly awoken to the sound of birds. It is the second morning here. All of you come to awake as the initial trumpet begins to sound.
What the fuck?
You, Adrian, and Desmond are in your dorms alone with Saxa, who seems like she is just curling blankets over her face at the sound of these.
What the fuck? Hey.
No,
Hey, come on, we gotta get up.
She begrudgingly begins to stand up. And you can see that there's dark circles under her eyes. She does not seem like she's actually slept.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey. Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, I slept. Good morning, you too.
No, this is rubbing my eyes, like still like processing the wake up.
So what do we have?
Say that again?
So what, do we have to like attend Jen or something, or?
I don't know. I'm not the...
No, I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking
No,
me as
just
the DM? Or?
Oh no. Just like it is more of a rhetorical question.
Okay,
But
understood.
but she can respond, but he'll just say I wasn't asking you particularly, but
I don't know. Do we like go for breakfast? Like, what do we do when that sounds off?
I'll check the door. I'm gonna see if the door is unlocked.
It is unlocked.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna peek out. What's the
You
other doors?
see the other students. The C class is now beginning to get up, and you see that their door is currently wide open, and Kate is currently across the way, just kind of getting ready and getting her some stuff. And she looks over. Oh, hey, you're you guys did what's his name not come back last night?
Clyde?
Yeah, I actually know him really well. I don't know why I forgot his name.
Yeah, no, he hasn't come back. I thought you would. Oh my god, did he get shot too?
Sometimes they take people for testing, but like, I've never seen anyone not come back. I think.
Okay. So this is my first or second day. What do we go down for food or?
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So there is a little bit of we have a little bit of time to kind of go about this. As far as everything's concerned, we usually have breakfast strictly from now until 9ish, which is about an hour. And then we are split off into usual class. I think you guys are getting Miss Phillips today.
Okay.
And then after that, it's kind of a free-for-all. You can kind of do enrichment activities.
Enrichment activities?
Have you ever shot a gun?
You a cop? No.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
There's target practice that's led every day if you would like to work on that. It's a military school.
Okay.
So you do military things.
Okay,
and
great.
also adhere to sometimes a very strict schedule and sometimes not.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, let's talk later. I want to discuss something with you.
Well, we're all about to head down for breakfast. I'm sure your friend is waiting for you there. If he hasn't been sent on a mission.
Great. Okay. Also, about last night, let's stay the fuck away from the A class.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and talk to Abigail and see what the fuck is going on.
Who's Abigail again?
Abigail's my friend. She was there last night.
Was she in the A? Is she in the A class?
She's not. No, she's not in the A class. She's in the C class. She's friends with. She's friends with a couple people in the A class, though.
Okay. Just be careful.
I will. I will do my best.
Okay.
Thank you for looking out for me. Salutes back.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, well, I'm like getting out of bed now.
Yeah.
I'm just set up, but
Yeah.
still like.
Yeah.
Gonna...
Hey, breakfast. We only have an hour.
1 hour for breakfast?
Yeah.
That seems like cruel.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're in fucking prison, so.
I'll go with you guys, but I'm gonna try and see my brother today as well. Okay.
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 Let's gotta move on.
You're reaching your hand out for
Yeah.
her. Okay. Make a you know what? Make an appearance check.
Okay.
You've already won a lot of favor over with her, though. So
with advantage, I got a Hang on.
I would give you a bonus die. You've definitely won over a lot of favor with her. I just want to see how
Okay,
she bonds
that's
with you.
extreme. Yeah.
Extreme? Okay.
That's a normal from 2 to an extreme.
Yeah, she you stick out your hand and she's done this 1,000 times before with her older brother. She just goes ahead and grabs.
How? This is just sort of to himself. He's not saying this out loud. Just how did I become the fucking brother figure here?
Don't let Jonah hear you thinking that.
Yeah. Well, he shouldn't have gotten shot, so.
That is true. Don't get shot. You guys eventually do make your way back towards the same cafeteria, and around this time, I would say, Clyde, you probably have gone down as well at this point, unless you wanted to do anything else with your morning.
I mean, outside of writing what I saw, that's I was just gonna go straight to the cafeteria.
Gotcha. Out of curiosity, do you have an arts and crafts writing skill?
Do I?
That seems like something that your character would have.
Yes, but it's very low. It's at 5.
I would say go ahead and still give it a roll and see if you will improve upon a level up.
You never know.
I failed, and it's too much of a I'd be willing to spend 20 luck on it, but I'd have to spend 40. So.
Okay, so that's not going to happen.
Well, you got to remember, I didn't go to school, so I want to be a writer. I don't necessarily have the tools right now to successfully do it.
Well, we'll see about that. Maybe this is providing a chance to practice. You do eventually come down, and you're the first to come in, and as in doing so, it is currently just a little bit of a mess in the cafeteria. You notice that the you do notice that the lunch lady Amelie is currently just kind of in the back, while there is a figure that you're a little bit more familiar with. Chef Randolph Aspen, who is the actual head of meals, is currently kind of up front and actually serving kids. You know this man to just be kind of grouchy fuck, for lack of a better term. So as you're getting your meal, he just kind of eyes you up and down, gives you a look. Make a psychology check.
Oh, that might actually have been a success. Hang on. Oh, what the hell? I'll use 5 luck and make it a success.
Okay. As he's looking you up and down, you do get this kind of vibe of sort of disgust. He seems to think it, you get this vibe. Disgust is the wrong word. Immediate confrontation. He makes eye contact with you, and you just can tell that if you hold eye contact with him for too long, that he's gonna start screaming at you.
Good morning, chef.
Looks down at you. Did I say a good morning to you?
No, chef.
That's what I thought. He, just dumps a pile of, what you assume might be grits, or some sort of other, cornmeal-based dish onto your tray. Get out of here. There's others waiting.
Okay.
You begin to move off. Eventually, you guys all kind of come down and have a very similar interaction as you're getting food.
Yeah, just I just go hey, what's for breakfast?
Mush.
What's in it?
Corn, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
You're asking too many questions about the food here, kid.
Well, you're the cook, right?
Yeah. And I keep my secrets.
Okay.
You want calories? There you go. He immediately puts the schlop down.
Yeah. Anything on the side?
No.
Okay. This one's for her.
Slams it down as well. Looks over at you, Desmond. You eaten?
Is the tray. Just take it out. Seeing this interaction?
Slams it down.
Yeah.
And just walk off.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. As you are all making your seats, go ahead and...
Do I see Clyde?
Huh?
Do I see Clyde?
You do see Clyde, yeah. So Clyde's off already at a table.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna head there with Sax.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, Clyde, you see as your new class, minus Jonah for some reason, makes their way up to you.
Yeah. Adrian in particular is kind of probably walking more briskly than Desmond, and probably just dragging Sax along, just like towards, just like, and like puts his tray on a table, just like, where the fuck were you?
I got detained last night.
Detained where?
Where? I don't know. They just stuck me in a room somewhere and started asking me a bunch of questions, and then like asking me about my dreams.
Okay.
And then they like tried to tell me to dream about. So, you know what? It doesn't.
Yeah, I saw like strange people yesterday after the incident, and like some old lady that was like 1,000 years old just started talking to me. She wasn't making any sense. She was talking something about me not being touched as much, which is like, ugh. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Was she wearing any jewelry?
Was she?
Make an education roll.
Educational?
Yep.
Hang on, where is that? Is that under intelligence?
So it is education is
Main stat. The main is a main.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Main characteristic.
Education. I'm good at that. Where the fuck is it?
At the top of your character sheet is EDU. It is a characteristic.
Undersized, next to appearance.
Sorry. I'm never used to this. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Normal.
She was indeed wearing a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
A little metal a little metal piece with a small, what looked like it could have been a black diamond at the center that was covered in these little rings and circles.
Yeah, I described that to Clyde. Her name was like fucking Amelia Earhart or something.
She spoke to me last night.
Oh. So, your
She-
dreams?
She said that there's a test coming for all of us.
I think that's what she told me, too.
A test? What kind of test?
Wait,
don't know.
before we go any further, where's Jonah?
Jonah
Where's Jonah, Desmond?
Jonah's in the... I guess I'll call it a hospital.
The infirmary.
medical ward.
Infirmary.
Jonah's in the infirmary. There was a incident when the incident occurred. Me, Jonah, and
What
Saxa
happened?
tried escaping.
Why the hell did you do that?
Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on. Nothing here looked normal, and it seemed like a good opportunity to at least get some information. I ended up getting shot by the sheriff.
Shot?
Yeah. I managed to convince him to let him go and save Jonah. And that's how me and Saxa got back to Adrian. I
Is
don't
Jonah
know when Jonah will
alive?
get back though.
Yeah.
But Jonah is alive.
Yes.
Yes.
Barely.
He's He was hurt real bad.
Yeah.
I
Doing
look at
amount of luck
Saxa.
to save him.
Saxa, are you okay?
She just shakes her head.
I've been looking after
I
her.
know. I think we all have to. Until Jonah gets back.
God fucking
I'm
idiot.
Did you see anything else from... I know you guys don't know the A-team students very well. Did you see any of them? Like,
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
you
I
see
did.
anything else? What happened? What's going on?
Just
Yeah, make a spot hidden check as
Me?
that's happening.
not me.
Wanna
Me?
Just, actually, spot hidden or psychology. Spot hidden is going to give you physical actions that are happening. Psychology is going to give you a general vibe. Anyone can make these checks.
I'm gonna do spot hidden because that's a pass. That's a normal.
Oh, is it
pass.
psychology?
Or psychology, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'll-
psychology.
It'll give you guys different pieces of information in this moment.
Sure.
Normal success.
Normal success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal success for spot hidden for me.
And
Psychology, normal.
Clyde.
I'll roll... I don't know, spot hidden. Oh, shoot, that's, Extreme is 1/5, right?
Yes.
Alright, it's a hard success then.
Hard success. Okay. So on the spot hiddens, as you guys are kind of looking around, the A class themselves are all sat together. And they appear to be kind of eating in silence. It's a very weird experience, and you would otherwise interpret this as somber. However, you, Desmond, are not just reading their body language, not just reading where they are and what they're doing. You're reading their faces and their emotions. You're noticing that their faces themselves are emotionless. This is not a somber breakfast after someone has died. This is vacant. And as they're doing so, you also notice one other thing. There's one other person around here who seems to be somewhat similar in their behavior. Off to the... around where the C class is currently having their breakfast. This would be Bartholomew, Dimitri, Kate, and Abigail. Abigail has a very similar vacant expression.
Okay. Just as before, as Adrian goes more into detail about what he saw, I just say, "Hey, take a look over there real quick." The point I like nudge a little bit, just to from like I glanced to the A class, and then slightly left to the C one, and said, "Wait, who was the one that was the odd one?"
It would be Abigail.
Okay, I don't know if I know her name, but the one next to the one you're talking to this morning, she has a similar expression, kind of a weird vibe, similar to what the A team is looking like right now. And considering what happened yesterday, I don't think that's normal.
Nope. Yeah. Anyway, Clyde, well, I went to check with the A class because, what was it? Archie?
Arnie.
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 Archie. Yeah. His brother is in the A class, right? So I
Yeah, they both were.
went to break the news to him, and nothing, no reaction. Just oh, okay. And also the freakiest part is they had his journal, the A class.
What?
Yeah, no, I saw it.
You're sure? You're sure it's the same one?
I'm absolutely sure. And Kate from C class can back me up too.
Can I try to get Kate's attention?
Yeah, you, how do you want to do that? Do you want to wave to her? Do you want to go up to her?
I can get her.
I'll just walk over to her.
Okay.
All right, you begin to walk over to Kate, and then Kate kind of looks up to you. Oh, hey, Clyde, I heard you didn't come back to your place last night. Everything okay?
Me personally, yes. Can we talk?
Yeah, sure thing. She looks over to the rest of her breakfast pals. And it is a rather somber morning. You do see as Dimitri just takes a big scoop of the mush directly off of Bartholomew's plate, though, and just feeds himself, and Bart is very, oh, shucks, I need sustenance. And she stands up. Yeah, well, I think I can leave these three alone for a little bit.
If Kate is like looking expectantly for Adrian, he's just at his table, like a spoonful of mush, and just like start picking his ear, and he's just like looking very closely at it, like contemplating if he should eat this or not.
Yeah, she's definitely looking over in your direction for sure.
Yeah, like, and if she's like,
you watch Clyde as she gives a little wave to Adrian behind you, and then begins to walk off with you.
I see the same exchange, and I'm just like, I just shoot her a look that says, "Really?"
What? What?
I didn't say anything.
Just gonna make a.
What the hell is going on?
Go with the thing. I'm just doing nonsense over here.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
You ask her what the hell's going on?
Yeah, like, what the hell is going on?
I just think he's a little cute.
That's not what I'm.
No.
I'm sorry.
You know, he's the reason I got caught and taken here, right?
He's that guy?
But that's the last thing else. Yeah, he's that guy.
Oh, so he's okay.
He's just like, oh, okay. Hello,
bad boy. No, the last 12 to 16 hours have been really weird, and kind of sad. But honestly, the sadness is not as bad as the weirdness.
Yeah, I'm just based on... Okay, so I was held overnight, and the rest of my class was telling me how the rest of it went. And it seems to me that something's really, really wrong with the A-team.
A-class is off. Every time I'm talking to them, it's like I'm talking to a wall, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they said to Abigail. Excuse me, it's shit, not Abigail. Abigail.
Abigail,
Yeah,
Excuse me. As a DM,
you got it the first time.
As a DM, I suddenly went, shit, there's another A name. I don't know what's going on with Abigail right now, but she seems just as distant. I don't know. No one's talking about what happened when they went on mission or whatever the fuck it's called at this point.
I was told that my team is going to be tested soon. I'm a little bit worried that whatever they just did, we're going to be next.
I'm more worried about them right now. Like, he wasn't at all shaken at the news of his brother's death.
Which, I don't know, we used to spend all this time together. Like, I don't know, we the library, that was our spot, all three of us, and just the idea that there'd be no reaction, none whatsoever.
Something is really, really wrong, and I don't know what it is right now. At this point, I would like everyone here to make a listen check.
Okay. What does the mush taste like while we're rolling?
Huh?
What does the mush taste like?
Oh, the mush. I would say 100% it is undercooked grits with lard.
Yeah.
Guess
Oh,
you could,
yikes. Yuck.
yeah. Could be worse. Oh, normal.
Normal?
Okay, I'm gonna need to know if this is hard or not. So listen at 79. I rolled 27.
Say that again.
Listen is 79 for me. I rolled 27.
A 79. Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a 15 in order to break that. On the hard success, so first of all, as you guys are kind of listening in, you can actually hear their entire conversation. But both of you kind of pick up on another thing. Suddenly there is a little bit of shouting from the actual serving section of the cafeteria.
Oh boy.
And it seems that Chef Randolph is currently a little bit up in a tizzy and like coming like just very at first loudly shouting like, where the fuck is she? I'm not supposed to be scooping food right now. And then kind of walks in, and you guys can listen and hear as he walks up to Abigail now. And it looks dead at Abigail, and you hear in kind of hushed tones, but still accosting. You know, it's your turn today, right? You're on kitchen duty. Get in the fucking kitchen. And as this is happening, you guys are able to kind of see because you were able to hear. She just kind of gives this blank nod, looks up at him. Yes, sir. I can do that. And then begins to walk off into the kitchen. And he kind of gives another loud huff and then follows back. And you watch as she just goes further into the kitchen and is suddenly working alongside the Amelie, who is the actual normal lunch lady.
Is Abigail in view? Is she the one scooping the food now?
Abigail is now scooping food, yeah.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Adrian?
I might go for seconds.
You think this tastes good?
No! No, I'm not going to talk to her, you idiot!
Yeah, good point.
Okay. I take it that you go up and I take it that you go up and try to...
Yeah.
And like as you're making the approach with your second thing, she just picks up a thing of slop and honestly, really like almost in a perfect imitation of how he was aggressively just splatting it down.
Yeah.
Does the same thing except no emotion on her face.
No one's behind me, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
God, no one's going for seconds. No one's going for seconds.
I'm
here.
imagining that I'm getting up. Everybody's like,
Bartholomew from the background.
yeah.
Oh, does he think it tastes good?
I'm trying to root for you, dude. Like, I'm really...
I also think it tastes kind of good.
Of course you do. Okay.
As you're standing here, she literally just since you haven't moved, she puts another.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm new. You're Kate's friend, right?
Yes, I suppose I am Kate's friend.
You suppose?
I am Kate's friend.
Well, I'm Adrian. I'm your friend.
You are my friend.
Is there anything else, because like any other kind of food besides the mush that's
Make
around?
a spot hidden check.
That's like, yeah.
No, just the mush.
So, is there any good stuff here besides mush?
I think today is just mush. I think lunch is maybe meat.
You know what's in the meat?
I think it's supposed to be corned.
Cool. Okay. Do you like your job? You like your job.
I do. I like it very much.
No, you changed your mind. You don't like your job.
I don't like my job.
Did you say that as a question or?
Make a psychology check.
Oh, this is so creepy.
Nope. Yeah, because you said it was an upward inflection. So
I
I'm
did
just
say
like,
it with an upward inflection, yeah.
Any adults watching?
There is so you do see that Amelie is currently in the background.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a spot hidden check for me, actually.
Okay. I don't think that passes. Spot hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know Amelie's nearby, and supposedly so is the chef.
Yeah, but no one's in view. Give me your ladle.
She just hands it to you.
Take it back.
Takes it back.
Give me as much mush you can put on this tray.
You watch as she physically picks up, for those that have not been in food service, the plastic, I want to call them a C-pan.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
And while it's still hot, grabs it with her bare fingers and just pours it onto your tray. And in this moment, you hear from the background the chef, "What the fuck are you doing?" And Amelie being like, no, don't touch that, it's gonna burn! And Amelie rushes forward and it pulls her fingers away from it, and the pan smashes into the ground, and there's just hot, maybe grits all over the floor. And like as it comes down, it actually it begins to sort of slither, and the little bit of flame that's underneath begins to catch up and catch on and just sparks up onto her arm. And you watch as the fire, almost as if she is flammable, just shoots up her arm, and she lets out a blood-curdling scream as she begins to shake it off.
Wait, is this Abigail on fire? This is Abigail.
This is Abigail.
Abigail.
Yeah.
Sanity?
Yeah, make a sanity as the flame begins to look up her hand, and she just goes,
Nice.
This would be all of us because we're all in the room, right?
no, she's the only one seeing it up close from everyone else's standpoint.
That's a...
Well, actually, everyone does need to make a sanity check. It's just the severity is going to be different.
That's a normal pass.
Normal pass? Okay. You do not lose any sanity.
Thank God. Can I... Please
Normal
tell me
pass.
we have a drink with our food.
Yeah, no. There's
Yeah.
so yeah. You do have water near you if you
Okay.
wanna.
I actually fuck that. I'm gonna screw the chef. I'm just gonna run around back, like grab like a cold water, of course.
Yeah.
And just like
Make a luck check
Is it rounded down for hard success or anything like that?
for a hard success.
Because I
it
got
is-
81 for that's why, because I don't know how to.
81 is your sanity, and what did you roll?
41.
41.
So I don't know if it's either rounded down. Or
It is technically speaking a hard success. It does round. It would round down.
hard success on luck.
Hard success on luck.
Yeah.
There is immediately just a big pitcher of water, and
I'm just gonna dump it right on.
effortlessly you dump it.
Yeah.
As this is happening, I want you to make a spot hidden check.
Oh God.
Okay, so no sanity loss, and Matt, what did you get
Normal
on your
success.
sanity check?
Normal success.
Normal success, no sanity loss.
Okay. The sergeant's gonna beat me up again. Yeah, no, that's a fail for the spot hidden.
Fail.
Yeah.
You just aren't seeing the important things, my man. Wow, that's genuinely impressive.
I'm not as touched as
apparently.
say, so,
Yeah, you look down and you see it. She seems to have been burned bad,
Okay.
and water's going over it.
So
But she immediately seems to cover it up with a towel.
okay, but she reacted. What is her expression now? I'm just. Hey, are you okay?
Blank again. After that one scream of pain, blank.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'll heal.
You are not fine.
I'd like to think that by this time I've rushed over.
Yeah.
If you guys want to actually come over and be part of the scene.
Considering I don't want to leave Sax alone, I'm just gonna make sure she just stays back. Cause
Okay.
this does not look like a good thing.
Yeah. So as you guys come over, you see Adrian just going like, "You are not fine. You're going to the infirmary."
Okay. I'll go to the infirmary.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Do you guys all make the way? As you,
Yeah.
Clyde, do you go with in this moment?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As you guys are currently trying to make your way to the infirmary and start heading that way, you, Desmond, Sax immediately sort of stands up. If they're going to the infirmary, I'm going.
No, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll help you get there.
Okay. And at this moment, she actually grabs you and just starts pulling you.
Yeah. So we're all headed to the infirmary.
Yeah. And as you guys are making your way there, she's covered her hand in a towel, it seems.
Hey, can I see your arm?
It's fine. You don't need to.
You're going to let me see your arm.
No.
And Clyde, you can probably hear.
No, it's fine. You don't need to see it.
Interesting. They're going to be mad if you don't let me see your arm.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm just watching this like a hawk. Actually, can I roll psych on her if I'm gonna do that?
You absolutely can roll psych.
Yeah, I'm not great with psych, so that's why I'm not rolling.
Yeah, I failed my psych anyway. But I'm still watching.
On psych.
I'm still watching.
Okay, still watching.
Normal for persuade.
Normal for persuade. Okay. It's fine. And as this is happening, you guys are walking through it, and immediately from this lunch area, as you guys are walking through the hallway, you are immediately in the infirmary. They are right next to each other.
Yeah. I remember.
And
hey, she needs help.
the nurse comes around the corner. Oh, dear heavens! What happened to you, sweet thing?
She got burned really bad.
Okay, well, I need to see your arm.
I am just trying to see that arm.
Yeah, good idea.
She looks around. She looks around and says to the woman, I would like it if there weren't so many people here.
I'll stay. I'm her friend.
He is my friend. At this point, the nurse is going to make the fucking roll because she's not a fucking dimwit. Oh, wow. It's the first time the nurse has rolled under a 70.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm sorry. She just hasn't made a single medicine check the entire game.
What the
She
fuck?
looks up.
She can't heal me, but she can see through my bullshit. Fuck that.
Clearly, she's a therapist.
Yeah.
She looks up at you and okay, this is a little, honey, I'm just gonna take this off now and we're gonna treat your burn, okay? And you watch as she gets kind of silent. I would like a psychology check from everyone here.
Yeah. Nope.
Psychology.
Still
Yes
fail.
or no.
Fail.
Yep.
I think. Wait. I think that's a 1.
That's a 1.
It's a 100 and a 1.
A chill goes up your spine. Her eyes transfix on the nurse and all of you. You would almost call it murderous intent if it weren't for the fact that this seems distinctly not even human. The nurse pulls the piece away from her hand. You all see that the hand has been badly burned, but I need everyone to make a spot hidden check.
I get a 1.
Can it be anything else?
Oh my god, I failed again. I've been rolling in like the 60s and 70s all day.
Yep, no.
No?
No.
You have a ridiculous spot hidden too, don't you?
That's a little bit of over. Like 27 over.
Oh my god. 3 failures?
Is there anything?
all my dice rolling luck went into that 1.
Seeing things
just for
or
that
spot
1.
hidden specifically?
I'm trying to persuade to fucking get me to see it, but it's fine.
Well, no, you
Yeah.
do see it.
Okay.
You do see it. It's
Does Saxa
badly
see it?
burned.
All right, what
Saxa does see it. Where I'll roll for her and see see if I can invoke the.
What am I missing?
NPC helps you guys.
Do I have to put this under a fucking microscope? What's happening?
I mean, we are standing right there.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah.
What, did she
that
fail
is not
too?
great. I'm checking.
What are we missing? We are looking at it.
You're looking at it, but there are
When
some
was
things
the last time we
that
went to the
are.
eye doctor? Like,
There are some things that require just a good line of sight. No, sorry.
God damn it, Zach.
There's a moment, and I will say this. As the cloth is coming off, you all almost could swear that the burn looks wrong somehow.
Okay.
It doesn't cover as much of her hand as it should have from the sheer way that her entire hand shot up in fire. And I should ask, though, does anyone have a spot hidden over 50?
Nope.
over
Nope.
50? Because I have 50.
You have 50?
Yeah.
Okay. You do notice that the skin seems to move in place a little.
Oh, jeez, gross.
At this moment, you're not sure what to think. You could swear that you have seen it, but you could also swear that your mind had made it up. So I'm not going to call for a sanity check. But on that psychology check, you do know that there is something incredibly wrong. As this is happening, the nurse looks down. Oh, okay, that's not too bad, honey. I mean, that's pretty gnarly, but I got some witch hazel and some disinfectant that we can use, and we'll get you patched up, and you should be back in the kitchen in no time, okay? Do you want to be back in the kitchen, or do you want to take a rest for the day? I'd like to be back in the kitchen. Okay! Sure thing.
Can I look at the nurse? Just like
She gives you the same kind of expression.
hey, can I?
As soon as I'm
hey,
done
nurse?
dressing this wound.
Yeah. Hey, nurse.
Yes.
Can I have I don't know, checkup on this?
Yeah,
later?
I can try again. It will be more difficult to do this time, but sure.
Great. So do I wait? Do I wait in another room?
Yeah, I'll be
or-
done with her in a moment. She attempts a first aid and fucking succeeds.
I'm done.
Okay, while the nurse is dressing the
Yeah.
Can I just like nudge everybody back to like share all the information?
Yeah.
Was that? All right. I'll just go. Guys, something is really unnatural with.
Oh yeah.
Not just like. There was a look she gave to the nurse that she wanted her completely like disappeared from it. I don't even know.
What, she wants to kill her?
Something like that.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was just me, but it almost looked like her arm was like, or like the skin of her arm where it was burned was moving. But
okay.
I don't know.
Was it moving?
All right.
She looked ready to kill.
Did
Okay,
you see any symbols or anything?
I'm pretty sure I did right now.
You did not.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
Symbols? What?
Why would it?
What are you guys talking about?
Never mind.
Okay. Fine. Keep your secrets. Yeah. No. I'm staying behind. I want to talk to the nurse a little bit. So.
All right.
So you guys just go back, I guess.
If you guys wish to. At this point, Saxa is. I'm gonna stay with my brother if I can.
Oh yeah. Where's where's the Jonah?
Jonah's sleeping in the back. He's still not. He's lucky to be alive.
I'll stay with her if she wants to see her brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, yeah, I need you to check this.
Yeah, at this point, Abigail just stands up straight. Thank you for bandaging me, and then walks out the door.
Yeah. Okay.
The nurse turns to all you guys. So I know someone died last night, but that's not.
Well,
That's not how people act after someone dies, right?
Of course, it's how people. No, of course not.
Do you know what's wrong with her? Did she hit her head or something?
Everybody in A class is acting the same.
Have you seen? Okay. Well, okay. Well, first of all, we're cool, right? I think we got to know each other.
Yeah, you questioned my medical knowledge.
Yeah. Well. Anyway. Anyway, but like, I think you're the only one that we can talk to with this. This is fucking weird, right?
I mean, I've only been here for about 5 months, and it's always weird here.
And you didn't leave?
I'm on government contract. I can't just back out.
Well, that's why I don't like the government. So,
I mean, to each their own. I think our country is worth serving.
Cool. So, have you seen? So you haven't seen that before?
No.
Okay, the entire A class is like that. Oh yeah. Also, guys, you rolled something. I was like,
yeah, I did.
And I was like, what do you know? What do you know, lady? So also like, I'm turning to Clyde and yeah, while I was talking to her earlier, I was trying to gauge what was going on, but like, it's almost like she's kind of hypnotic. I told her to like, she was kind of like, she had no preferences whatsoever, and like, I tell her to do things, she did it without question.
Well, you saw what she was like yesterday when dealing with Dimitri, right?
Yeah, no, like, if I was talking to her yesterday, she'd probably, I don't know, shove me or something.
It's like it's two different people.
Yeah. And you said skin moved?
I'm not certain, but
What do you like?
Like it shifted? Like
a rug?
Shifted is a good explanation.
Okay,
So shift.
but I can't be certain.
Have you ever heard of that? Skin shifting?
Like in a horrible injury, but that's usually if the skin is bisected, or more importantly, if the muscle is bisected, then it just kind of slides off. But that's not. She's fine. Honestly, It's a little strange. The burn that she had, I haven't seen that kind of burn before that gets treated so easily.
What do you mean?
It was all red and rash. That's a 3rd-degree burn, and she just walked off like it was nothing. And once I put
Her arm caught fire.
Caught fire?
Her arm.
What, did she like dip it in gasoline or something beforehand?
No, like there was like there was a open stove thing.
If you get
Yeah, no, I know, but like it was like she was like fucking paper mache.
I'm going to I'll reach out to her teacher and see if she can come visit me later today, or the what? She needs medical attention. This is obviously a problem.
No. I think it's best if you don't, because according to my friend here, it looked like she wanted to kill you.
Okay, she's gonna make a psychology check. Make a persuasion check. That's
Okay.
fine for me.
I swear I'm not being a shit, okay?
I know you're not being a shit.
Oh, no, this is in character. Like, I swear I'm not being a shit. Okay, lady? Okay, hard.
Hard? Yeah, that's what you needed. Okay, I'm gonna let her cool down then, and if there's any more medical problems, and when she inevitably feels sick, she can come see me. I do not need another student just lashing out at me. So.
Okay, so can you help me with this?
Oh my fucking god.
The mortal enemies.
At this point, you do actually hear a bell ring. Oh, you'll have to come back during your lunch. Sorry, all you have to go to class. I don't make the rules on that. If you guys are here without me, and
Okay.
it's not an immediate thing. You didn't just get punched. Like they're considering you fine for now.
Okay.
All right, the bell has sounded.
Yeah. Adrian just like stops off.
Yeah, the bell has sounded at this point, and you guys do start going off to your next class, which is headed by a woman known to at least you, Clyde. Excuse me, I'm gonna pull up my little piece as Miss Phillips. She is younger, brown hair, somewhat big glasses, and for the sake of the time that you are having, I would like a intelligence check from everyone in the room as you are attending this class. She begins to go on a bit of a lecture to you all, and it's incredibly informal in the beginning.
I'll use 2 luck to make it a hard success.
Make it a hard success? Okay.
Mine will be normal.
Yeah.
Normal?
Hard.
You guys are keeping up for the most part. She's teaching what seems to be kind of these basics of calculus and which you guys weren't expecting to see. It's rather complicated math that you're suddenly all being somewhat thrown into. And then later, as another hour passes, she begins to go into old history. And what starts out as a rather informal approach becomes a much more formal. As each of you are struggling with different things, she actually comes to somewhat teach you individually. And where it gets really interesting, though, is you get to a point where after your lecture on old history, and by old history, I am literally talking about ancient European, and the Dark Ages. She eventually starts segueing into about an hour on alchemical signs.
Okay.
Specifically, she ends up at a point where she is discussing the Philosopher's Stone, as well as and draws on the actual chalkboard the symbol for the Philosopher's Stone, a circle with a triangle inside, surrounded by a square. And as she's doing this, you guys start noticing that she is engaging with Saxa the most. over the course of this as well.
What's Sax's engagement like?
Make a psychology check, because you guys don't get a chance to really talk throughout this endeavor.
That's a fumble.
It's a fumble. Not sure.
Fail.
Fail. Okay, and another psychology check. Just
Yeah,
to
why
kind of-
not?
Just to gauge the sitch.
Round it up. I think that's a normal. Wait, psychology?
Yeah. No.
No.
Fail.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my boys.
I don't want to spend all my luck for that. Well, not all.
No, don't spend all your luck. You got to keep that.
I
shit.
just managed to get that up.
It's difficult. You definitely all notice that she is starting to gradually focus on Saxa a little bit more, and it's strange because she's not mean. She's there, and you guys are starting to get the vibe that not all the people here are as dastardly as the sergeant or the director or any of their cronies that walk around in those lab coats.
Okay, so did she literally go from old history to Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. You raise your hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, what does this have to do with, well, I'm an uneducated street rat, so what do I know? But what does this have to do with old history?
This was part of how we essentially came to the sciences that we know. However, there's a lot to actually be gained from studying this more deeply.
Okay,
So
but also, Saxa here is, how old are you?
I am 10.
She's 10. Isn't this a little intense for her?
I mean, you are all in your class based off of your own potential. And here, we're not considering your potential based off of your academic knowledge. We're basing it off of who you are as people.
Okay, but, you know, it seems a little intense. Like, come on, she's falling asleep. When she's absolutely not.
I'm actually kind of liking this.
You're not helping.
Really interesting. And at that point, Miss Phillips also quiets up. Yeah, so it's fascinating stuff. You could almost tie it into concepts of magic or otherworldliness. And do any of you read for fun?
So, I don't know if I'm raising my hand or not.
Yeah.
Just a little bit every now and then.
So, much of what you read as far as magic is concerned is derivative from alchemy. The idea of turning lead to gold, bending materials to your will. And the Philosopher's Stone is special. It's this idea that there is something that contains limitless energy that could then be harnessed. Perhaps take it if, and she pulls out from her brooch another pendant with a little black diamond on it.
Is it exactly the same or like a different pattern?
It doesn't have the same pattern, but it is noticeably the same kind of gem.
What is that?
That is what I'm getting to. Let's pretend this is a black diamond, but let's pretend that this is a Philosopher's Stone. If you were to hold it, you could make anything that you needed to happen within alchemy. So let's say I wanted... You know what? No, let's make today a little bit more hands-on. She gets a little bit excited and then goes off towards the corner and then pulls out this other big stack. So I'm gonna add some visual aids, and I should say, do not be alarmed, my children.
I'm alarmed.
Let's say if I needed to make this piece of glass turn black, and she picks up a little tiny glass sphere, crystal sphere. If I wanted to make this turn black, how would I do it?
You paint it?
That's one way. Any others?
Burn it? I don't know.
Burning could work. Or I could just do this. And she snaps her fingers and the entire thing turns black.
Cool magic trick?
It is part of the visual reference. But what if that took something out of me? What if I could only do that a little bit? What if me doing that required me to burn fuel? Well, then that would be expendable. But if I had a little philosopher's stone, and then suddenly it starts to flash black and white, 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 I could keep it up for a much longer time. She puts it away and then puts the orb away as well.
Is that a philosopher's stone?
It's a diamond.
I don't know any diamond that does that. I've stolen a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot of diamonds in my time.
It's something to actually make a education check for me. I want to see if you remember something.
Ooh, okay. That's a hard.
You actually do kind of recognize these diamonds. There was one or two really strange diamonds in that diamond shop that you guys were going to run up that visually matched this thing.
Wait, would I recognize that too?
I would say yes.
Oh god, is this the one that fucking Jonathan sent us on?
From a prequel that we did not get to release.
Yeah.
Wasn't that job your idea, Adrian?
No, that was fucking Jonathan.
Oh, and who's Jonathan?
Long story.
No one.
Regardless, all this is to say is that there are pieces here that can be beneficial to you as the time comes, depending on... And at that point, the bell rings once again.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I believe it is now your break for the day. The rest of the day is yours. If you feel that you must come by, I do have office hours. You, little one, she turns to Saxa. If you wish private tutoring, I see how excited you are. Come by my office at any point. And she kind of looks up. Oh, that would be fun. Thank you.
Hey,
yes.
So does everyone have that here?
Who else have you seen with that?
Someone important?
Oh, I mean, the only other woman that wears a black diamond around here is the director. And she is my mother. This is a gift from her. So.
Oh, well, your mom is very nice.
That she may be. Regardless, you are all free to do whatever you need to for the remainder of the day. Your lunch should be now ready if you need to go by, but otherwise, the day is yours, and I wish you all a good rest of your evening.
Thank you, Miss Phillips.
Jose. I do, on the basis of the lesson, I do want a education check from you, as there is a liturgy of circles that are scattered.
That will be a hard success.
You do notice that one of the symbols that she has drawn up on the board is a series of interlocking circles that is identical to the ones that you have in your book.
Okay, I'll just say I'd stare at it for a good bit before walking off. Not like a super long time, but just like making sure that it is.
Yeah.
The same pattern.
All right. You all have the floor.
So where were we released, like to a yard or something? Or
You guys are released into the halls. If you wish to go to the cafeteria, that is a straight shot to your right. Otherwise, if you wish to go out into the yards, you can make your way there as well. However, the easiest way to do that would actually be through the cafeteria.
I'm gonna head back to the infirmary.
You're gonna head back to the infirmary? Okay, so in order to do that, you'll have to cut through either you could cut through the cafeteria or you could cut through the central courtyard. That's up to you.
Let's check on Abigail in the cafeteria first.
Yeah. So I think so.
Okay. As you guys walk in, the cafeteria is rather empty at this point. You don't see the A class anywhere. Some of the C classes come in, and you watch as what appears to be Kate, Bert, and Dimitri have just finished up eating something, and they are headed out into the actual yard section. They seem to. It seems that Dimitri and Kate have a little bit more of a pep in their step, while again Bartholomew is just kind of waltzing behind.
Hey, Bart.
Hi.
What's for lunch?
I think it's corned beef. It's kind of like, it's definitely from a can. It's 100% from a can.
Cool. All right.
I didn't even know that they had cans of food. They're like feeding us like they do in the war. And like walks off.
What the fuck?
At this point, though,
He's just probably that kid that just like read up on some history and is just obsessed with it,
never
but has
trust
actually no
100
experience.
He would 100% be the annoying World War II kid.
Yeah.
Make no mistake. But in this moment, what the Civil War? But
Kid, you've never been in a war, okay? So stop talking like you know what a war is.
well, we're in a military academy.
Yeah, and you have experience.
Have
Have you ever fired a gun?
I have
Just
actually.
Adrian, drop it,
right
drop
now.
it.
Okay.
All right. Well, just be careful, or I'm gonna shove you in a locker next time.
And he immediately just kind of runs out at a sort of pitter patter.
Yeah.
As this is happening, though, you guys do notice one thing immediately. You don't see Amelie anywhere, and Randolph is currently serving food, and Amelia seems to be in the back working on
Abigail?
preparing some food. Excuse me, Abigail is
Okay.
in the back currently.
Wait,
I did the dumb
so
DM thing where I gave myself
who's
too many
missing?
names to worry about.
Who's missing and who's in the cafeteria?
Amelie is
The lunch lady.
The lunch lady you do not see. Abigail is currently in the back of the kitchen working, and the actual chef is currently serving food again. You guys go for any food or any interactions?
Looking
I
at
go
you,
to get
Clyde.
food.
All right.
You go for food.
I'll follow Clyde.
Randolph serves you.
Yo,
With
chef,
a-
what's up?
Can I help you?
Wonderful day we're
Is-
having, huh?
It is wonderful.
Is our friend feeling better?
She's feeling
I say in the
great.
most innocent voice. Can I see her,
Sure.
please?
You can see her. He holds out one arm rather stiffly, inviting you into the kitchen.
No,
Can I roll a psych on him? Can
Yes,
I roll
you
a psych
can.
on this guy?
Adrian's immediately just like quietly just going no. Yeah, no, that's a no on the psych.
Yeah, I failed. God,
Failed?
I'm so
Okay.
bad at rolling today.
Up
yeah,
to you
no,
how
I
you
failed.
interpret that.
Yeah, Adrian is like putting a hand on your shoulder, Clyde, and just going no, they're gonna fucking eat you, dude.
So what are we eating right now?
I'm not eating this shit.
Can I give like a sample taste test?
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
tastes like really bad corned beef.
From a can.
He just emotionlessly put some corned beef onto your plate.
Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of corned beef and just flick it at his apron.
No reaction.
Bigger.
No reaction.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right, I'm heading to the infirmary.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Ooh, actually. No, wait to the infirmary. Everybody else do this.
The
Yeah,
other two of you that
let's-
haven't gone to the infirmary yet, I want you guys to make spot hidden checks.
Haven't we all been there?
Yeah, you're all there, but so currently Adrian's booking it.
All right.
36. I think you're wrong. That is normal.
Normal success?
Yeah.
All right, I'm using 3 luck to make it normal.
Normal.
I'm sick of
Okay.
failing.
You guys do notice that even though he is rather emotionless, he keeps looking to this back freezer room. And you guys do notice that there appears to be what looks like it's just a little bit of a leak coming from beneath it.
What's the color of the liquid?
It's kind of dark. You're not quite sure. It looks like it could be some bled meat, perhaps.
Yeah, totally.
Nuts.
In that moment, who's gotten food, actually?
I have a plate of food.
You have a plate of food?
No, I'd say I didn't.
Yeah, because I was
You
taste
did not
testing
take any?
No.
All right. As that's happening, you look down at your meal. Do you guys step away at all, or do you stay there?
Let's at least go to a table and talk this over.
Okay. You two go to a table, and as you're just kind of standing there, and you get down, you in particular, Clyde, notice something slide out of your meat.
Oh boy.
It's a tiny little piece of paper.
Oh, okay. It's like it's a finger.
Is there anything? That could have been so much grosser. Okay.
Right. It could have been grosser. Yeah.
Is anything written on it?
Yeah. So you open it up and you read what appears to be. So let me.
It's just the
double-check
word the
one thing.
game.
It says dick butt.
You read a small passage. It's just 2 lines. Come to the village. We have plenty to eat. So many faces to join. There shall be a feast.
That's 2 lines.
As you're looking at this,
It's like
It's a really long piece of paper.
it's a really long.
as you're looking at this, Clyde, something in you stirs just a little bit. Something's a little off.
Oh, it's the grits.
You gain 1 point in Cthulhu Mythos.
Oh God. Does that mean I lose 1 overall sanity as well?
You do lose 1 point of sanity.
Oh boy.
Boo.
All right.
Okay. Going off to
Infirmary.
the infirmary.
Yep. So, walk in. Nurse is there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Shit.
What did you expect? What did you expect?
Hey. What's up?
She gestures for you to sit down. Do you want me to look at that?
Yeah, sure. Can I?
Mm-hmm.
A little risky. Can I?
That's camera.
Oh, Matt, your cam.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. That's Matt losing 1 point of sanity.
He looked at it and now he's
Show
nothing but
Yeah.
bars.
Bars. Just that's going through his head right
You
now.
know what? I think it's the batteries. Give me a second.
Copy that.
Okay. So I'm walking over, and if there's like a tray somewhere, I'd like to sleight of hand just swipe a scalpel or something.
Absolutely. It's difficult because you're looking for a weapon. I need a luck check first to see if there is a scalpel that's nearby.
Rolls a 1. There's a gun on the track.
Yeah, there's a gun right there. Yeah, that's extreme.
Extreme?
Extreme.
there's a pretty sizable, it looks like it's not necessarily a scalpel, but another cutting tool. This would be not a small knife, but a medium knife for sure.
Okay. Is it enough where I can just like
make a
sleeve
sleight of hand check?
Yeah, sleeve it.
Absolutely.
Scroll. It's hard.
Okay, yeah, you take it into you just fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sit down and just like it is like I'm hidden blading it just in case.
Make a spot hidden check as this is happening, by the way, because you are.
Please give me. This is gonna be impossible, but please give me a good spot hidden. Oh, okay. Normal, sure.
Just wisping off the nurse, you see what appear to be a bunch of tiny little threads.
Hairs or
almost like threads. Not hair, for sure, but seemingly thread.
Okay. Where's
it's
Jonah?
Almost silver-like, and maybe even that akin to that of a spider web.
Interesting. Okay. Where's Jonah?
Jonah's currently in the back. You can hear that he is currently snoring a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Good. So at least he hasn't been eaten. Anyway. Yeah. If you can take a look.
Yeah. She bends over you and here, have this. She takes a small piece of paper and hands it to you.
What's this?
It's for you, but I would like it back if I can. And she begins to kind of examine you, except it seems very different. She's mostly just touching. She's not actually trying to...
Wait, can you not poke that, please?
I'm sorry. Why don't... just look at what I've given you.
It's rolled up.
It's rolled up currently, yeah.
Okay. my other instinct was to eat it, but like anyway, yeah.
Come to the village, we have plenty to eat. So many faces to join, there shall be a feast. A single line. You gain 1 point of Cthulhu Mythos and lose 1 point of sanity.
Okay. This is exactly
also
what
you
I
lose
heard.
one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You lose 1 overall point of sanity too, not just your what you currently have.
You also do lose from your max sanity 1 point.
Got it.
As you gain Cthulhu Mythos. Question actually: do you believe in the supernatural?
Adrian, no.
You do not lose that 1 point of sanity from your max then.
Okay. Yeah. Adrian is a very rational kind of guy.
Understood.
Yep. So
as this is happening, you feel as if you suddenly have a little bit of a migraine and the piece of paper falls to the ground.
Am I okay?
You're okay. For now.
Like, no, me, as the...
Oh, that's
Kenny to DM.
Her. That's to you?
Kenny
yeah,
to DM.
You're fine.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that actually was DM to Kenny.
Oh, okay, all right, because you're like, yeah, you're fine. I'm like, all right, jeez. Okay, thanks.
All right. As you stand up, you do notice that there's those threads that you saw seem to be gone for but a moment. As you both sit over these 2 little notes that you have gained, we're going to end tonight's session and wait for the final part in just a week.
Woo!
All right. Thank you guys so much for being online with us for this.
But before Ben signs off, remember, you have until next week's episode to guess my class in Baldur's Gate 3 is not sponsored. And if you can successfully guess it, bonus points. If you can get race and who I romanced, you can choose my character's next name. So,
Yep.
just a reminder.
There we go. That's our little competition. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys in a week. Bye-bye. Hey! Hope you liked that episode of Die Time. Want to ask questions or get in on the conversation? Well, we have a Discord you can join in the description. In the meantime, do you want more Die Time content or immediate access to the VOD after the live stream? Or maybe you just want to help out some small creators? Then check out our Patreon. That link is also, you guessed it, in the description. And in case I haven't said it before, thanks.